class is in session. The Brofessor is in. And we got Tomaso Ciampa. We're going to have to use him as CSS this week, I believe. And if that is the case, well, let's bro. So I got him 6 silver. We're on the candy store account, so he's maxed out to the extreme. I'm going to do this actually without any medals. I'm only going to do it with a 20% gem damage strap, just to give you an idea of sort of the basement of things to do. What you're going to need is a couple of things. We're going to have to try to reload as best as we can. If you have an USO cap, whenever we make 8 or more silence, we're going to increase our green gem damage by 150% for 3 turns. So he's going to be someone who's going to stack turn by turn and get stronger and stronger. Since we're going to be making green gems, we're going to have a black move as well. If you have a Kevin Owens show plate, whenever we break 4 green gems, we're going to generate 10 random black gems at the end of our turn. If you don't have these 2 plates, don't have an ultimate, don't have an USO plate, then here's where you're going to have to get creative. You can use plates like Thrill of the Fight. So whenever we break green, we get black move MPs to refill our black moves. We're also going to use purple moves. So breaking green, get purple, like the Phenomenal Flow, or the other way around. Break purple, get green, break black, get green. Those are less desirable in this case. So we have a few options for us for the moveset. This one I found to be probably the easiest to run, but again, it depends on what you have trainers and coaches wise. But if we do the Project Ciampa, we're going to choose 5 to make into green. And if we do the neck breaker, we're going to choose 9 to make into silence. And then we're going to make silence into green gems with the discus clothesline. So we're going to choose 9. That's going to make sure that that USO plate goes off every single time. And we're going to try to control the board with the Project Ciampa and the discus clothesline. This is also something else I want you to keep in mind. He has 2 steel MP moves that you can interchange in for green moves or black moves. The back breaker does black, the rope elevated DDT steals green MP. So depending on if we reach any green or black MP superstars in the tour this week, something to think about. You do not need to have a mellow here. You just need black MP. If you have a black MP +4, that's Woods, then you will have all moves ready to go turn 1 with tour perks. Green gems do 30% more damage, but it's also generate more green gems, which doesn't show on the screen here. It does say blue moves, but it also generates more with tech. I believe that's Akam. Hollywood Hogan, whenever we make a match, we get +2. If you can you can also put a matching 1 black. You can also put green gem damage, any silence gem damage. Everybody's got themselves an Aussie. You can put Aussie in here. Flat gem damage for green might be your best friend as well too. But I just thought I'd show you sort of ways that you can make this work. We're going to work on our board manipulation skills. So let's bro. So as I said, all moves are going to be ready to go on turn 1. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to lay down the silence gems. Doesn't matter sort of where you put them at the moment, but what we want to do, our goal is to reload these black moves by trying to make a black match somewhere on the board. That is where the board manipulation is going to try to be our friend with the green MP. So let's put these down so we get extra green gem damage along the way. We're going to actually put these down here for something like this, and then we can put these over here. Here's the next place that we're going to go for now. All right, if we wanted to, we can make all of these gems into green gems right now, or we could try to manipulate the board. Let's see if we can make it work. So if we do a 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5, and I'm going to put these down here for later, and then put this over here for later, and for later. Good. All right, we didn't get the black match on that, but we do have a swipe. So we'll take the swipe, and that cascaded us. But it did give us our black MP. Yeah, sometimes the bro cascades. That did 500k. And now our opponent is ready to go too. Cool. All right, let's do this again. As we like to say around here, you're better than this, bro. But sometimes we aren't. So let's see. Let's try to make some cascades with our... We'll put these on green gems as well. All right. Now we're going to use 10 gems to make into green gems. 1, 2. So this black gems drops here. That's what we want. And now we're going to make just a bunch of green gems around the board to help us afterwards with our cascade of things. Beautiful. All right, this gives us 10 more of these gems to put down, or 9 more of these gems to put down. You can put them on greens or ways to match against other greens. So that way it'll blow up even more of the board. Let's put those there. 10 silence are going to go on the greens, the silence gems that aren't greens. We've got 2 times. Wow, that was a big cascade. The black gem goes off, and that was 5 million with a bad strap and no medals. So he kicks out because it's against the bro, of course. But you get the idea of sort of what it is that you're going to have to do in order to manipulate the board in your favor. So when you have a board like this, so now we have a chance to do a lot more damage this time around. Let's see if we can hit that 7 million mark. We are going to put these over here like so. Awesome. We are going to choose 10 to make into green gems. We want to make sure that we break at least 4 to get our plate to go off once. We'll put those over there. And then we shall put these on things we're going to use later. These look good. Boom. All right. Not too much of a cascade. Excellent. We can put these down again. Put these places where we're going to use them. And then blow up all the greens. So now that we've blown up the greens twice with at least 4 gems, we're going to get 20 black gems. Here's the first 10, cascade. Here's the second 10, another cascade. And that did the remaining 7 million. So you can see he can be very powerful. You do need to have an Uso cap to make that power. Without the Uso cap and without that type of stacking, it's just going to take more turns with which to do it. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense of the things that you're going to have to do in order to make him sort of viable for you. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful or if it worked for you this weekend or this week while you're trying to use Tomaso Ciampa. Remember, you do have those 2 steal moves, so you can steal MP from your opponent to try to help your case. It's not going to be an easy one, but it's definitely one that can be done with the right tools. Thanks for coming to class. Brofessor out.